Action from the league phase coming up. And every reason to believe this will be a compelling contest. Two teams with quality in their ranks, but it's anyone's guess who will come out on top. Live action coming up next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And very excited to bring you match day 1 in the Champions League. It's Slavia Prague versus Barcelona.
Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we'll get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, but they can't allow their centre-forward to become too isolated. And that will be determined.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating!
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
One 0 then. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Just the challenge that was required. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Lewandowski. Oh, it's a really top-class challenge. Well, I think he'll be kicking himself, ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Given away by Barcelona. Tomasz Kori. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. So, a corner here. They're going for the short one. And a decent delivery. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the danger, didn't it?
Dani Olmo. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Pedri. Now with De Jong. Pedri. Lamine Yamal. Promising move from Barcelona. Oh, nice ball. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. Dorley. Teammates available. And a no-nonsense clearance. Frankie de Jong. Araujo. Pedri. Might be able to set up the chance. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. This is looking threatening. And offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Gorley. Sadilek. This looks more than decent. Could be. And a goal. The equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Pedri. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Able to skip past his man. Nothing there to tidy up. Sadilek. Not giving it away. David Zima. Vasil Couchet. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Rafinha. Nice looking move this. Can he deliver? Oh, superb tackle.
Oh, dealt with it brilliantly, didn't he?
Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? Lucas Provod. Well-timed tackle. This looks interesting. How to play then? Barcelona throw coming up. Araujo. Dani Olmo with it. Rafinha. And a shooting chance for Lewandowski. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Vasil Couchet.
Well, that was a big chance for Barcelona to take the lead, but they've been thwarted by a brilliant save from the keeper. Magnificent stop.
Dani Olmo. On to De Jong. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. A lot of space to attack. Well, disappointing end to the move. Koundé. Distribution. And nicely over the top. Really vital interception here.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Lewandowski. Might lead to a chance. Can he put it in? Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, Robert Lewandowski hasn't quite influenced the game in the manner we thought he might.
Well, as the touch map shows us, he hasn't posed much of a threat so far, and that's down to a couple of things. Yes, the service hasn't been great, but his movement hasn't been good enough today.
Teams back in position, second half underway. Tomasz Chori, nicely played. Spot on with that tackle. Lewandowski. On to Yamal. Sadilek. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. And the counter-attack looks on. Dani Olmo. A real opening now. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Tomasz Chori. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Counter-attacking chance. But really sticking to their task defensively. Oscar Dorley. Sadilek. Can they create something from here? The cross is on. Well, that'll be a corner. A goal here would really change the complexion of this match.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Nice looking move, this. The danger not over. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. So half an hour remaining. De Jong. Ronald Araujo. Koundé. Could be threatening. Can he deliver? And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, the strike is a good one, but I think he should have saved that. That's poor goalkeeping.
Well, the ball is moving again, and Barcelona really cantering to victory now. Couché. Sadilek. Just the challenge that was required. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Oh, nicely played. Rafinha. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
And plenty of room in the wide area. And the cross goes in, attending to his defensive chores. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Given away by Barcelona. Tomasz Kori. Promising looking attack. Laid into the centre. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Oh, good idea, and regaining control of the ball. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Ivan Schranz. This looks interesting. Oh, it's on! Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. De Jong. Araujo. On to Pedri. Alex Balde. An encouraging move from Barca. A good and fair challenge. Sadilek. Provod. Schranz. A really good pass. Oh, this is looking promising. He might yet finish. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Now opening things up. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Sadilek. And just 5 minutes remaining. Teasing ball in. And that'll be offside. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Well, only minutes remaining now, and Barcelona with a commanding lead. How would you assess their performance overall?
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
Could be dangerous. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest.
What a great clearance that is. Saved his team there.
Barcelona a little wasteful in possession. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Ferran Torres. And credit due, a good intervention. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now. A defeat at home on match day 1.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed. It's an uphill battle if you don't get anything from your opening game. It really comes down to how they bounce back now. Vital we see a better performance next time out.
Well, we never tire of watching Robert Lewandowski when he excels, and he certainly did in this game.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.